University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the New Mexico Lobos. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Checking in with New Mexico's head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Beavers ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So New Mexico's offense will have first crack at this one. And here comes the sophomore running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch him this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an from this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Here's the give off the left side. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Another incompletion on third down. The Lobos will line up to punt it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. They'll run this play from the pistol. Quick handoff. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
See some running room. Got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Sells the run, looking to pass. Working that left side now. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Second down to the air. Looking left. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long.
Here we go, ready. 20, check.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do.
Ready, go. Go.
Hits inside. It's Edwards. Enough to move the chains. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Beavers are marching down the field. Play action on 1st down. Out wide left, it's Butler. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Wasting no time slinging it around. Quickly complete. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. The Beavers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. quarterback and force the incompletion.
And the Beavers will try to pick it up on fourth. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Drops back on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Long way to go on second down. Motion from the wideout. Trying to establish the run. Turning it on. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. First down here for the offense. Sells the run, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Handoff from the gun. Powers through the defender. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. And the Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the second quarter. The Lobos decide to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Here comes the Beaver offense, ready to go. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
To the ground. He's got it again. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The Beavers with the 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Throws for the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he's got some space. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. It's complete to the left. Runs through, man, and he might have some space. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Got a little space. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, New Mexico! Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
And the offense punches it in again, and we called his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interception.
Turning on the Jets. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Move to his right. Throwing right. Oh, it's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Edwards. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Butler. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Beavers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Got his man out of the backfield. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They're going back to the ground. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Push is ahead. A big stop from this defense as they force a 4th down, and a decision coming right now. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Snapped it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. The Beavers using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. Third and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
He gets it away from his own end zone. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. First play of this drive. The sure hands. It's Butler. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Timeout is called, and that will be the second charge to Oregon State.
Here we go.
And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here comes the heat. Gets rid of it.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Oregon State will use its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. They'll move the wide receiver, making the adjustment. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking long. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Beavers send out the punt unit. And he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Quick give. Shakes off the defender. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here at the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with a look in on Iowa State taking on the number 8 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Catching up with Oregon State's head coach here to start the half. They have got to consider what they should do here in the second half. Their young quarterback, getting the first start of his career, has struggled here in the first half. They have some decisions to make. I will keep you posted as to the conversations and what I'm seeing on the sideline about how they handle this young player moving forward. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, there's some room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right.
He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oregon State. Looking for the tie with the extra point. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the New Mexico offense onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Leaves it short.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for running room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Beavers are threatening on 1st and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! And that one will put them up here in the second half. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Deep in the end zone, it's Thompson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll send the back in motion. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
There he goes. Got enough for the first down. Past the 50. Past the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Lobos. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
And they did tack on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They'll run it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Left side is Bowers. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback keep. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. After 3 periods of play, and these 2 running backs have gone head-to-head. We open the final period with a 3rd down play. Clouds his way ahead. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
Great job of contained by the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
This guy has an absolute bomb for a leg. You see the contact? It just sounded different. It sounded like an explosion coming off of his foot, puts it through the uprights. There's NFL teams watching this game. They're jotting down this dude's name right now because that is an NFL Sunday leg.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Oregon State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Rush is on. Avoids pressure on the right. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Both of these teams off to slow starts this season, desperately needing a victory, and they've got the closing minutes to try to pull it out. Motion from the wide receiver. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
14.
And back to the air on second down. Fires to the big fella.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Switch it. Let it go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Had to throw it before he wanted. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. They'll take the penalty and move them back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down.
Here we go. Ready. Hey,
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is second and long.
Ready, go.
Selling the fake. He tries to take the top off. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And that's the problem. Moving in second and long situations, sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
Rush right in his face. And now they've lost the ball here.
Nice job of the defense, playing fast, playing physical, upfield, forcing the fumble. They can't fall on it. They can't get the touchdown themselves, but they force the safety and put points on the board.
the 37, and the Oregon State offense will take over.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
On the move. He's going to take off. What a way to pick up the first down. Get out of bounds. Stop the clock when you need to get into scoring position.
Fourth quarter, obviously, trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass, and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody...
Touchdown, Oregon State! They've got the lead here in the fourth. Going for two here to try to make the lead 7. The snap sets up the throw. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The two-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the fourth. And he's going to try to return this one. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Drops back on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Got some room to run.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! Excellent pass by the back on the option. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Throws to the wideout. Just had to get rid of it.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical, right? You're down. You've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field.
Looking deep. Makes a grab deep. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Good job just to get rid of that one.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like, they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Beavers using their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Got to make the play on fourth. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The Beavers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. The Beavers will have it 1st and 10. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Wants to throw on first. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Beavers racing to the line in the hurry up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Looking to throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Touchdown, Oregon State. Fitted in the window for the score.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Oregon State 36, New Mexico 17.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Fresh set of downs going to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. After the interception, 0 showing on the clock, and that is how we'll end it. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with